Hey, you. Yeah, you. Show us your team, mate. That team is absolutely... What you need is some more boldness, and you're going to need some coins for that. Then head over to MMOXP to get yourself cheap, fast, and reliable coins. The link is in the description. Use code Mcjell and get yourself a 5% discount. Alright, boys and girls, today is going to be a very, well, is it going to be a cheeky day? I don't know if it's going to be a cheeky day, guys. Probably not, actually, now that I think about it, because it's going to be a mostly negative video, okay? Today, boys, I want to have another discussion video. Now, it's not actually been that long since we've done one of these. It was only a few weeks ago, and I didn't expect to do one so soon. But the problem is, guys, my opinion on this game has drastically changed since that video. That video was mostly positive when I gave my opinions on this game, and it didn't take long for that all to flip. Now, I know in the heat of the moment, I'll sit there and say that FC25 is the worst game ever, and I absolutely hate it, and it's a pile of shit, and I think it's the worst thing ever. I know in the moment I say things like that when I rage. I don't honestly think that. I don't think this is the worst game ever made. I don't love it either, you know. I still don't love this game, but you get my point. There are aspects of this game I still like, okay? I don't just all of a sudden hate this game and hate everything about it. There are good things about FC25. I still really enjoy Rush Mode, okay? I think Rush Mode is a great addition. I know the people that you match with can be absolute pains in the arse, but I still enjoy it. I've enjoyed using Veron this year. I think Veron is absolutely incredible in this FIFA, and that's obviously a big thing for me. I need Veron to be usable. If he's not, then it kind of ruins the game for me. But, you know, in certain aspects of the game, like when I'm playing, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. You know, if I'm winning, I enjoy the game. If I'm not matched up against a complete sweat bag, generally speaking, the gameplay is alright. It's when you are playing against a complete sweat bag. This game just has so many highs and so many lows, okay? The lows are absolutely just abysmal, and then the highs are obviously great. The problem is, though, guys, is when you do hit those lows, you just want to lose your head, okay? You just go absolutely nuts. Like, I was playing Division 3 today. I was trying to get my 15 wins, like, you know, because I feel like I've got a grind this year, and I just played against a guy that was so fucking boring. I just could not break him down. He couldn't break me down because he was too negative, and I just lost it. He ended up scoring a goal in, like, the 80th minute. It was 1-0 to him. I put this controller through my desk and put a hole in there. I was so mad, and that's what this game can do to you, okay? It just drives you insane with how defensive it can be. I know they've patched the 5-back now, okay? I've played against the 5-back since the patch, and it is terrible, okay? I don't really see it too often, and the few people that do play the 5-back are just, they just fall apart, okay? Their team is just not good enough in the 5-back. They've really negatively patched that, you know, to where the 5-back is basically unusable. But honestly, guys, I don't think it changes all that much, okay? Because the 4-2-3-1 is practically the same kind of deal. If not, it's even harder. It feels even worse than the 5-back. When you play against a guy who's playing with the 4-2-3-1 and he's got his DMs just locked into those defensive spots, you cannot break them down, okay? He's got the width sorted, he's got the middle all compact, and there's virtually nothing you can do other than maybe get lucky or just play absolutely perfectly to break that down. And that shit drives me fucking nuts, okay? I hate playing against defensive blocks. It's so boring, and it just makes for a terrible game. When you don't play against that kind of formation and it's really open and there's lots of spaces to climb into and you're both attacking each other good, the gameplay's really fun. It's just when it's not like that. And it gets to a point where you get so mad with the game and you start to think, was FC24 really this bad? Maybe I was too harsh on FC24. I don't know. The problem with FC24, it wasn't like necessarily the worst gameplay ever. It was just really, really mid and just boring. FC25 is lots of highs and lots of lows, whereas FC24 was right through the middle, just flat out dull. The content really did not help with FC24. The content was borderline terrible, okay? I just couldn't care for 90% of the promos. They were so dead. And throughout the whole year, guys, I just felt like I was coasting along. I was so bored. And once we got to the end of the game, I was out, boys. I've never given up on a FIFA so quickly. Like, at the end of the game, I just did not want to play it because I was so freaking bored. Every time 6 o'clock would hit, I knew I was going to be disappointed because the content was dead, the gameplay was dead, it was just really dull. There was absolutely no highs, there wasn't any terrible super duper lows, it was just here, boys. Really, really boring. But it makes you wonder, is it better to be like this, or do you want to be like this? Up and down, because that's how I feel with FC25. 1 minute, I love the game, 1 minute, I hate the game, and it just drives me nuts. And the reason I've done like a big flip on how I feel about this game is mainly due to FUT Champs, okay? FUT Champs is very different this year, okay? I do not like FUT Champs this year. I think it absolutely sucks. On paper, it sounds good, okay? You got to play less qualifiers, and you have to play less games in Champs. The problem is, it's so incredibly sweaty, and I just do not feel like the rewards are worth it at all. All of the rewards you get from champs seem to be untradeable. I feel like I've got virtually no coins on this game, okay? I'm playing this game more than I've played any FIFA, and I feel so broke. I've got no money, no coins, nothing. I've got a bit of fodder, but barely anything considering how much I've been playing this game. EA wants me to play champs, grind rivals, and get 15 wins every week. They want me playing squad battles, rush mode. Like, where the fuck am I gonna get this time from out of my arse? All of this just to get like a bunch of untradeable rewards. Like I said, all of the rewards this year are fucking untradeable. It's so stupid. I know what EA want us to do, okay? They want us to put money into this game. That is what they are trying to push you towards. They're trying to get you to that point where you feel like your team isn't good enough, you feel like you're behind the power curve, so you just cave in and spend money on that store. I'm not gonna do that because that's not how I roll, but I know that's what EA want me to do, and I ain't doing it. This is my team at this stage in the game, guys. Like I said, I have been grinding and grinding this game, and I feel like there are aspects of this team that are good, but it is a bit behind still. Sol Campbell is obviously like really ahead of the power curve, okay? Packing Sol Campbell has really helped a ton. It's made my defense genuinely usable. Rodrigo as well, untradeable pull. Musiala is a great pull. These are good cards, guys, but they're all untradeable. That is the problem. All of my good pack pulls are untradeable. My tradable rewards are dog shit. The pack weight on tradable stuff is so much lower than untradeable stuff. They do not want you to have coins in this game, and it just is so annoying. Despite the fact I do like this team, I want to make changes to it, but because all my rewards are untradeable, it's super difficult. I'm not going to upgrade my Bissek because he's a legend, but I'd love nothing more to upgrade Raum. I'd love nothing more to upgrade Carvajal, Emre Can as well. I'd love to upgrade. I'd love to upgrade these guys, but I can't really afford it, or I can, but you know, I can't really afford to do content things as well because I need to review cards. If I look at my club, I've got some decent cards in here that if they were tradable, I'd have a bit of money on my side, okay? Harry Kane would be like a 30,000 coin card. I could sell him, make a bit of money. Osimhen is probably about 20k. I could sell him, but again, untradeable. Rice, Pop, all these cards are decent. Gabriel as well, but it's all untradeable. All of it's from FUT Champs and all of it's untradeable. My tradable rewards are like 81 rated cards, discard informs that go for nothing. It's terrible. I hate the fact that EA have just put so much emphasis on untradeable stuff this year. They've got me playing this game even more than ever, and everything I get is untradeable. I want some good tradable shit. I'm happy with my tradable, my untradeable rewards. You know, Sol Campbell's good, Musiala's good, Rodrigo is good, but I want some untrade. I can't get it right. I want some tradables, and this whole video has just turned into a massive rant. I can feel my blood pressure just boiling. I'm losing it, alright? I'm losing it. Anyway, guys, point is, I get into FUT Champs, I'm sweating my arse off because, you know, everyone you're playing in FUT Champs is pretty sweaty because you have to win 3 out of 5 to get into Champs. So you play FUT Champs, you sweat your arse off. You might do well if you get lucky, but you might not. Like this weekend, I got 8 wins, which is alright, I suppose. You know, the other 2 weekends, I got 6 because I played on Fridays. Not a good idea. Don't play on a Friday. It's awful. But again, I'm sweating my absolute arse off, okay? I get my rewards, I'm happy, but it's just all untradeable stuff, okay? Except for 2 Team of the Week packs and then 1 other pack. The other pack, I got fuck all in it. I think the best player I got was a Kanji, and the Team of the Week packs were both discard. So on the whole, I probably made about, I don't know, 60k. You know, like I'm sweating my arse off for 60k. Meanwhile, if I spend, I don't know, 20, 30 quid on FIFA points, I'll get 100k probably. That's what EA want me to do, and I hate that shit. So then you look towards rivals, okay? You start playing some rivals. You want to get 15 wins. The rewards are utterly fantastic for 15 wins, but getting 15 wins is just ridiculous every single week. Like it runs thin. I'm currently sat on 12 wins, okay? So I'm not too far away, guys, but I have been sweating this game just to get it because Div 3 is sweaty. Obviously, I'm going to grind out and get those extra 3 wins, okay? Because the rewards on paper are pretty decent. In Div 3, you get a mega pack, a couple of 84 plus packs, a Team of the Week pack there. Like on paper, this is good, and you get coins as well. It is good, but again, like the pack weight for the tradable stuff is abysmal. I bet you I get someone amazing out of this untradeable pack, and I get absolutely fuck all out of that 15 times 75 pack. I guarantee it. And again, I feel like it's all in an effort to drive you towards packs. I feel like that's what EA wants more than anything this year, and they're not hiding it. I don't necessarily mind grinding 15 wins. I just want to be rewarded for it with coins, because again, I want to make changes to the team that I want to make, you know? I don't want to be stuck with untradables every time, like, because otherwise I'll just be building an untradeable team. I want to be able to buy and pick the cards I want to use. You can't can't really do that if you've got no coins, okay? You're kind of stuck with the untradeable stuff. Anyway, that's my rant kind of over with. That is the kind of, that's kind of the situation we're in with FC25. Sometimes I enjoy this game, but a lot of times I don't, because the meta can be super sweaty, okay? The way that people play is disgusting this year, and we're so early on in the game as well. It's only gonna get fucking worse the more that the casuals dip out. Where do the casuals even play? Because you can't get 15 wins if you're casual. Well, you can, but you'd have to play the game a lot, so you're not casual anymore. You're not gonna play FUT Champs, because that is not casual. What do you do? Literally the only option if you want to have a decent team and you're a casual with this game is to spend on FIFA points. Like, it's actually fucking disgusting from EA. The promos so far are abysmal from EA. Like, they're just so fucking terrible. Like, you've got these ridiculous high-end cards that nobody can afford unless you get really lucky and pack them. I mean, I'm literally staring at the eyes of Messi and Patella. So no one's getting those cards, are they, from packs? Let's be real here. Alright, and then at the bottom end, it's just crap. Like, there's, like, just terrible. All of, like, the cheap ones, or most of them. There's a couple, maybe, of decent ones, but there's not many. The only player that's like semi-decent from this new promo that isn't like a crazy amount of coins is Iago Aspas, but he's extinct, alright, so you can't even fucking buy him. He's like 200k extinct, so he's like the only decent player that's semi-affordable, and you can't get him because, well, you don't have the coins to buy him anyway, because EA doesn't give you any fucking coins. I don't know, boys, I don't know. It's just frustrating, boys. I want my tradable rewards to be decent. I want to grind a little bit less because I'm just sweating playing this game. I'm playing it every minute of every day. I don't want to play this game every minute of every day. I want to have a break from this game every now and again. I've got a massive backlog of other games that aren't FIFA. I want to finish Silent Hill 2 remake. I want to play that. I want to play Resident Evil. I want to play some Assassin's Creed, alright? I want to play some of these games as well as playing FC25, and then at the same time, I'd like to go outside. You know, I'd like to experience life a little bit and not just live on this fucking game console. Anyway, guys, I just felt like I had to get some of that shit off my chest, okay? It's been on my mind, okay, and I felt like I had to talk about it, especially after I did a video, you know, talking about how much I love the game, and the fact that it's just done a complete 180, I needed to get some of those opinions off my chest. Obviously, I made that video before FUT Champs, and I feel like ever since FUT Champs started, that's when a lot of these problems have risen. Before FUT Champs started, I wasn't playing against super meta cards constantly. I wasn't up against 5-backs, and I wasn't up against 4-2-3-1s every single game. I saw a variety of teams. The gameplay was fun, and I was enjoying myself. It's ever since FUT Champs that everything's changed. Anyway, guys, it is what it is, okay? This happens every year. As soon as, like, people discover the meta, it ruins the game. It's not even necessarily EA's fault. People just love to ruin the game to get wins. It just happens. What is EA's fault, though, guys, is just the constant emphasis on untradeable rewards this year. We need more tradable rewards, EA, for goodness sake. I played FC24 way less last year, and I had way more at this stage in the game, okay? I'm playing this game so much, and I've barely got, like, anything to show for it, except for that lucky Sol Campbell and the bald head Veron, of course. Anyway, guys, I'm just repeating myself at this point, okay? I'm going around in circles. You got my point, okay? I would like some changes. It is what it is. Yeah, I've said everything I needed to say. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on FC25, guys. I gotta hear your opinions on it, because you might have different opinions, or you might agree with me. You might have some new points that I didn't bring up. There's all sorts of things that can be discussed, so do let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Other than that, though, boys and girls, subscribe here if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.